Welcome back to your CrossFit Cure at home workout for today, Wednesday, June 3rd. Today's workout is called Plutonium. We've got handstand push-ups or a variation of that. We've got some plank work and some running. So we'll talk about the scales when we get into our workout. But let's go through our warm-up first. And for our warm-up today, we have 3 sets of the following movements. 20 jumping jacks, nice and simple, just move through them at a comfortable pace. Then we're gonna go 10 push-up to downward dog. So get in that push-up pose. Do a push-up if you can, or a knee push-up. Your feet should be close together on this. From there, you're gonna continue to push upward, push your hips up and back, and get into that downward dog pose, getting your head between your arms there. And then you will move back into that push-up position and continue through for 10 repetitions. Then we've got 10 single arm side planks. With a T. So basically what that means, we're going to get into our side plank. We're going to bring our other arm up, make a nice T with our arms, and then we will go back down into that plank, rotate to the other arm, and do the same thing. Then we have 10 crab walks forward and 10 crab walks backwards. So I know some of you don't like the crab walk position for your shoulders, so what we'll do instead of that is get into a tabletop pose. Similar to a crab walk pose, a little bit easier on our shoulders, and we are going to bring our opposite hand and foot together to tap, bring them back down, and alternate. So rather than 10 crab walks forward, 10 crab walks backward, you will do 20 tabletop pose taps, 10 each side. 3 sets of that, and that is our warm-up. Let's talk about the workout again. Plutonium. This is a workout that is for time, and it's supposed to take about 15 minutes or less. It might go quicker for you depending on the scale you're using, depending on what weights you have available and the variations you have. Okay, so here's what we're doing. 21 handstand push-ups. Those are up against a wall, so kick up to a wall. If you are unable to do handstand push-ups or you don't have a wall available, you can always do piked push-ups, so bringing your feet as close as possible, doing the push-ups there. Another option we have, take a couple dumbbells, strict press those overhead. So strict press, no assistance from the hips. Or if none of that works for you, what we're gonna do is 21 burpees, okay? So throughout this workout, as I talk about handstand push-ups, go ahead and use any of those scales. After those 21 handstand push-ups, we are going to go into 90 seconds of plank to post. Now, depending on how long you're able to plank, we can scale this to 60 seconds. We can scale this to a hollow hold, something like that. But a plank to post is from the plank position up on our arms. We'll lower down to our elbows, back up to our hands. And you will continue that for 90 seconds. Then we will finish this portion with a 400-meter run or a 2-minute run. If you don't know what 400 meters is, just go out for a minute and then come back about 2 minutes. I know some of us our times are closer to 2:15, 2:30. Some of us can do it a little faster than 2 minutes, but somewhere around there. If you're gonna stay inside, not go out and run, if you're doing this in the middle of the day and it's hot, we're gonna substitute this for 40 jumping jacks and 40 mountain climbers. This might be a little shorter than 2 minutes, but it's probably gonna get your heart rate up just as high as a 2-minute run would, okay? So 40 jumping jacks and then 40 mountain climbers down again in that plank position, bringing the alternating knee to elbows in that position. After we do that, we're going to go 15 handstand push-ups or burpees or pike push-ups, strict press, whichever one you want. Then we'll do another 90 seconds plank to post and another 400-meter run. Then we will do 9 handstand push-ups or scales, another 90-second plank to post, and finish with a 400-meter run. This is for time, so go ahead and record your time in sugar wad. That is our workout. Let's get into our cool down and accessory. Cool down today, we've got 3 sets of 30 seconds of windmills. I would do 30 seconds of windmills each side. Remember, step out nice and wide. Turn our toes to the side. We're doing a side hinge. One arm slides down the leg. The other arm we want to keep up at the ceiling the entire time. Then we're going to walk over to a wall, do 30 seconds of wall slides. So with both arms, karate chop the wall. This is some shoulder mobility, moving our arms straight up and back down. As we pass through our shoulders, try not to let your arms get super wide here. That's the challenge of the wall slide. And then the last movement is 30 seconds of reach, roll, and lift. So we'll get into what we call the child's pose here. Reach forward, really stretch far forward as you can. Rotate your hands to, again, karate chop position on the floor, and we're gonna raise one hand up at a time, alternating for 30 seconds. Again, that's 3 sets of those 3 stretch movements. Our accessory work today, AMRAP of 5 minutes. Get that 5-minute clock going. It is 5 hand release push-ups. So in a push-up position, all the way down to the floor, pick your hands up for a quick second and press up. It's a little more difficult than a strict push-up, a larger range of motion. You can always do these off your knees to scale these. And then the second is 10 alternating knee to elbow in plank, which is exactly what it sounds like. Get into a plank, opposite knee goes to opposite elbow, they touch and back into the plank and switch. 10 alternating, so 5 each side. That's our accessory work. That is our Wednesday workout. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you for Thursday.